So here are the numbers that you're not calculating and are costing you tens of thousands of dollars when you're going to flip a property or burr a property. Listen up. Okay, a lot of people say that the renovation costs, the purchase price, yes, those are the two big numbers. But if you don't count these other numbers in your calculation, you're losing definitely tens of thousands of dollars, which is holding costs and closing costs. I've had closing costs up to $7,000, $5,000, even $9,000 in closing costs for lender points, doc fees, fees to send a notary to my house. All of those fees add up. $200-300, 10 times add up. And then when you talk about the points for a hard money lender, that can definitely kill you. And the holding costs. What are holding costs? Light, water, gas, whatever you got to pay to the city sometime, depending on, where you at. All of those little things make sense. On the closing statement, taxes that you have to pay for 1 year in advance. Insurance you have to pay for 1 year, because you still have to pay insurance for a whole year, even if it only takes you 3 months, 6 months to flip a property or to do a burr on it. Now, for a burr property, buy, renovate, rent, refinance, repeat, those type of properties, always calculate. You have two closing costs. You have the closing cost to buy with typically the hard money loan, if you're going to do a hard money loan, which is the best way to do it, use leverage. And then you have the closing costs, or when you're going to refi. That's two separate closing costs that you're going to pay. So you got to understand that. And two separate taxes and two separate insurances. Yes, if you do it within 6 months, you do get some money returned from the insurance company because you only use it for 6 months, but you still have to bring it out your pocket up front. So these are all costs that a lot of people don't calculate. You're like, okay, property's going to cost me 30 to renovate. I'm going to buy it for 100 and it's going to sell for 200. So I have a $70,000 spread. Hell no, you don't. You got to understand all of those costs. And when you start, calculating all of those on your QuickBooks or on Excel spreadsheets, they add up. Just this year, I've spent in about 6 or 7 properties I've closed, just in closing costs, not even holding costs, I would say somewhere around $30,000, $40,000. But that's the name of the game. Now I'm looking for other lenders, which I just found one, that closing costs are much less. So you have to always start looking for good service, but at less prices. Hopefully this helps.